Okay, I know this is not the greatest shot, but yeah, doing the second part of remember when I made the kombucha, I used fresh apples, fresh ginger, fresh turmeric, and fresh lemon, and I put it in the, um, the juicer, and all the pulp that was left over from that, I said I was going to use it to make like a ginger beer or something like a ginger beer, because since it has apple and turmeric and ginger and everything else, but it had about a pound worth of ginger in there, so it should have a strong ginger flavor. So I put that on the stove with 6 quarts of water. Actually, it's almost around 7 quarts of water, and I let it boil, a slow boil for about 15 minutes, and I put some allspice berries in there, and I put let's see here. I put some allspice berries in there, and I put some 2 black peppercorns, also some cloves. And so after that, I drained it. After it cooled off, I strained it with this strainer and put it into this bucket right here. And I let it cool off to room temperature. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 2/3 of a cup of a ginger bug in there. Okay, so I'm going to take my ginger bug here and I'm going to use a sieve right here and put 2/3 of a ginger bug. I'm going to use some from both of these bottles of ginger bug. That way, I just like to do that because sometimes they're a little bit different from each other. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. So that's let's see here. All right. So that's about 2/3 right there. 2/3 ginger bug. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go ahead and reconstitute or reuse that ginger bug. I usually don't do that. I mean the ginger that came out of the ginger bug, but for right now, since I ran out of ginger, this is what I'm gonna do. And so I'm gonna take this ginger bug and I'm going to pour it into this mixture now. And now what I'm gonna do, stir this up. And then, I see my battery's dying on here, so I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pour it into these containers, then I'm gonna pour it into the bottles. I have a funnel with my bottles, and I have different sized bottles. And so I'm gonna pour this mixture into there, and then I'm gonna put it in a warm place and for 24 hours. And these ginger bugs are pretty active, and so in 24 hours we should have a nice carbonated ginger beerish type drink. And so I'll come back to the video in a day, and we'll open a bottle up and we'll see how it tastes. Okay? All right, great. See you later.